think being honest and having a kind of friendly and approachable attitude towards your staff member brings out the best in them, rather than kind of pointing out all the things that they don't do.
I love the diversity. I love the fact that it's a multicultural society. So the people, which is the staff, you have people from different background, different, culture, different race, and that is also a reflection of, the kind of services that we come across on a daily basis. So it's quite a nice place to work. I came to work in Hackney because I was looking for a job and I wanted something, and I got one in Hackney. But my experience with my direct line manager at the time and the opportunity to have direct access to senior managers, for me was brilliant at the time. Although I left Hackney, but when I wanted to find another job, I wanted to come back to Hackney because of that particular experience that I had. Being in the midst of supportive manager, I think is fantastic.
For me, the staff are great because it's not always easy to build those relationships, especially across teams and when they're not necessarily based in the same building as you. So it's very friendly environment, very easy to speak to members, staff members.
Yeah, that's right.
For me, Hackney has got really good managers. I think when you come to work in Hackney, having a good support network is really important with social work. It's an extremely stressful job. So when you have managers that are willing to talk to you on a daily basis or outside of supervision, are approachable, it makes a big difference. It means you're making decisions in a safe environment, and that's something I think is important about social work. You want to continue doing social work, so you want to make safe decisions. So for me, and it's a very diverse borough, so we welcome everybody and anybody to come to Hackney. For me, I live in Hackney as well. So one, it's nice to work where you live, quick to get to work. But I like giving back. I think giving back to where you work, to the people that you see every single day, to my neighbours to a big extent. And Hackney is one of the most diverse boroughs in London, or it used to be if it isn't anymore. So for me, I love that.
No matter how good you are as a social worker, if you don't have that support, in place, you will not be able to function properly. And I think that's one of the unique things in Hackney, having access to your line manager whenever you want them. And when they're not available, you have direct access to discuss with even the deputy, the head of service, the deputy head of service, and they will support you in whatever you want to do. And I think that's why I've come back to Hackney, and that's why I still remain in Hackney. My experience in Hackney is so great. I cannot even quantify, I can't describe how great it is, because it's also opened me up to so many opportunities outside of, Hackney and outside of social work. I think my experience here is just invaluable.
And going on that, actually, because for permanent staff, which is really good, you can get opportunities to do best interest assessor, which gives you opportunities to do other work, maybe on top of your day-to-day job if you choose to. So there are many opportunities for people working here to develop their skills further, which means that you can have other opportunities and experience different types of work. The high risk panel is a good opportunity because you have people from the London Fire Brigade there, housing, various different disciplines. So you can then get support from all of these areas, because social work is such a complex area, as you know. You're kind of like, it's everyone needs to be involved. So I came here as a social worker initially, and then maybe after about 2.5 years, I was encouraged by my manager at the time to go for a senior prac role. And I was not sure and I was a bit reluctant, but the encouragement and positive support, I thought, yeah, why not? So I went for the senior prac role and I got the role. So there's opportunities for career development here. You've got, and it doesn't have to just be necessarily going up in the management strain. You've also got consultant social workers now, which is a new role. So that's going to be more about working with social workers on complex cases, giving them support around that. But there are definitely various opportunities, I think, in Hackney. No, Hackney, I think, is an amazing, diverse bar. I've lived here for many years. You can try and experience different foods on your lunch break. You have Vietnamese food, you have West Indian food, you have African food. I love food. There's loads of little cafes. There's the theatre. There are loads of things to do after work. There's loads of bars to go to if you want to go for a drink. I think it's a great area, and it's changing, and it's still changing now.
And you can use your break time to exercise if you like.
That's true.
You've got the gym.
Yes.
You've got different exercise classes, Zumba, Pilates, all of that, just to, distress.